What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Fatty P, also known as Harley. Harley is my real name. And I am going on a journey. Decided to... man, I'm really not good at this. Decided to commit to a goal that I, recently came across. And that goal is the Financial Independence Retire Early community. It's a whole community on Reddit. And it just recently came across me not too long ago, probably a week or two ago. But that was not the first time that I've heard of the FIRE community. Okay. The first time I actually heard of it was in 2020 during the COVID pandemic, when I came across a YouTube channel by the name of Graham Stephan. Some of you guys might have heard of him if you are in the finance space or algorithm on YouTube. And he got me started thinking about it, really. After that, I didn't do much with it, didn't set any plans in place, because at that point in my life, I didn't really know who I was or what I wanted, Didn't have a steady income because I was still in college. So it was pretty hard for me to commit to a goal like that and kind of put it on the back burner to let my life play out a little bit, if that makes sense. So that was back in 2020 when I was 20 years old. Now I am 26. It's been a lot of life since then. I have a full-time job in the finance private equity sector that I love very much. It was just my 1-year anniversary not too long ago. Today is July 9th. My anniversary was on the 7th. And I live with my girlfriend. I've been in a happy relationship for almost 4 years now. I have 3 cats. Whoops. One is right behind me. That is my boy. My girlfriend already had 2 before we got together. And we live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Nope, not 2-bathroom, 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. You can kind of see the toilet in the back. I'm just now noticing that is in the video. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, this is my channel. I just wanted to kind of explain what I wanted to do from here on out. And hopefully, posting these videos and kind of having fun on YouTube will keep me invested in this goal. And yeah, I'm just kind of document my journey here. Maybe learn from you guys, learn from other financial creators and finance connoisseurs, and just kind of roll with the punches, really. There really is no plan other than that. But I did want to talk about 4 things. Who I am, kind of got a little bit of that. Again, my name is Harley. I also go by Fatty P on my gaming aliases. So that's why I named the channel Fatty's Finance. What I'm doing also kind of explained that as well. I am pursuing a purpose, I like to say it, in the financial independence community. Why? Well, I am sort of questioning retirement being at the age that it is now. What age is that? To me, it's 65. I know that's, probably not the average age now in America. I think it's, a couple years older than that. Excuse me. But the age that it is where, that I normally think of is 65. And that is, a bit too long. I don't think I want to be working a corporate job for that long, or maybe I do. But I'd like to think that I would not, and, maybe become financially independent to where work becomes optional later on. And what would be amazing is if, I could reach that goal or that milestone while inspiring others to also reach that milestone, or maybe pursue something similar, to where we could be on a journey together. How I'm going to do it? That is a great question. I've been sort of researching for the past week or two, here and there, about how I'm going to do it. What I've gathered so far is that you need to save your money, live below your means, and invest in the difference. And that is pretty much the foundation of it all. The thing is, that can take some time. When it comes to numbers, I'll probably get into that, as I start to make more videos on this channel. But as of now, I think I'll keep it discreet until later on. But yeah, save your money, live below your means, so don't spend it all, and invest in the difference. Now, I recently watched a podcast that talked about cash flow into financial independence, where a certain individual, Cody Berman, I think his name is Cody something, on the Choose FI podcast, was a guest on there. And he created, all sorts of cash flows in order to get him to that space. Because saving, you can only save so much, right? If your income does not grow. And so creating cash flows where income is, theoretically infinite, makes that gap a lot easier to attain, and a lot quicker to attain. So I was inspired by him in that podcast, specifically. And, since then, I think that is kind of the path that I'm going to pursue, and carry it on from there. So I hope you learned a little more about who I am, what I'm trying to do, why I'm trying to do it, and, maybe a little bit how. Because to be honest, I don't fully know that yet, but we will create it as we go. So thank you, and have a good day.